Recently, I just bought a new 2020 Nissan Pathfinder, and I absolutely love the vehicle. It's 7-seater. It's exactly what we needed. We have grandparents that like to go with us. And honestly, it was the exact vehicle we wanted, except for one thing. It didn't have Apple CarPlay, didn't have Android Auto, and honestly, adding it to something like this was going to be a nightmare. And that's because it has what we call a lot of factory integration. And this car is not alone. There's a lot of vehicles that have this factory integration issue. So what do I mean by factory integration? I mean things like your steering wheel controls. This has a 360-degree backup camera. It also has USB ports that are plugged up to the radio along with SD card reader. Things of that nature that you would absolutely lose if you changed out the radio. And this is not unique just to this vehicle. This is really across the board a problem with newer vehicles. They have integrated so much into the head unit that it gets really hard and often very complicated to be able to install a new radio. That is until now. There's a company called Nifty City who creates factory integrated systems that are literally plug and play. You just plug it into your existing equipment and it adds Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. You keep all of your factory integration. You don't lose anything factory integrated. In fact, you can even keep your same screen in your vehicle. Sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? It's actually pretty brilliant. So let me go ahead and show you exactly what it is and how it works. Now here's the deal. I do DIY a lot, and when I received the Nifty City, even I was a little overwhelmed with all the wiring and everything that was in there. It did come with this black box, which is of course the main control unit, which is going to give us Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but I didn't necessarily know how to hook this up. Thankfully, Nifty City sends you a YouTube video specific to your car to tell you how to take the trim off, show you how to install it, and it ended up being very, very simple. All plug and play, and I'll show you that right now. One thing I do recommend you picking up is a trim removal tool. Now these trim removal tools are very cheap to pick up on Amazon. I'll make sure to link them down in the description below. But they will also save you a lot of time, a lot of effort, and hopefully protect your trim work as well. I highly recommend using those. Now for those that are concerned that this might be a hard installation, remember that Nifty City sends you that YouTube video that is vehicle specific, and honestly, with that, this made this installation really a cinch. I'm gonna go ahead and plug up my harness now, so when I come back, I can just plug this up. That simple. One side there, this side here. There we go. Now I'm taking this up because my particular wire that I have to hook up, this one, is actually behind this. It's actually pretty easy to get to though. Here. Now, believe it or not, for most of you, you guys are already finished with the install. I know that seems crazy. All I have to do is hook up this cable right here and you're done. Now you may notice that I didn't use all the cables that came with it, and that's because it wasn't necessary. It came with a GPS antenna that I didn't need because I have built-in GPS in my vehicle. I also came with a bunch of USB ports, which once again, I don't need. I have plenty of USB ports. I'm not losing any of that factory integration, so I don't need those. And same with the AV cord. Those I'm just gonna push aside. Now remember when I said that most vehicles are already gonna be finished? Well, that's true for most factory systems, although some Nissans and some Infinitis, that's not necessarily the case. You actually have to install a PCB board, which once again is plug and play. It took no time to install that, and now it is time to finish the installation, and my favorite thing, test it out. All right, so this is all installed and it looks pretty good. In fact, it looks completely like factory. So now we just gotta go ahead and turn it on and see how it works. If it works, does it do what it says it's going to do? Will these factory buttons work? Let's find out. I love the fact that you can look at this and you can't tell that this isn't factory. I mean, it looks exactly like the car came right off the factory line. The difference is it's supposed to have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto now. Okay, now when this pops up, you hold the back button for 2 seconds or so. There it is. I am on Apple CarPlay. That is amazing. All right, let's see if the buttons work. All right, I've got volume over here. Oh, yeah, that works. Oh, and look, shows all the things that I would normally know, like how charged my phone is, which actually it looks like it needs to be charged. Let's plug that in and charge it. This is all wireless, by the way. This is all wireless. I don't have to have any wires in it. Now, I will plug this out just to charge it because it looks like it's dying. Shows it's charging now. We got Pandora. We got, you know, our phone. We can cycle through our normal apps that we have on here. So whatever apps you have on there that work with Apple CarPlay, you can use. All right, so volume works. Now I need to know if the backup camera works, because this is one of the things I did not want to lose, just that rear 360-degree backup camera. Check that out. Yep, it works. We got the 360 camera on there. We see all that stuff going on. It looks like it needs to be cleaned, but it works. So I've actually had a chance to use Nifty City quite often, and all the buttons work on the steering control. I can change the song on Pandora. I can press the voice talk button to pull up Siri and tell her whatever I want. She'll even tell me a joke if I ask her to. Tell me a dad joke.
I don't often tell Dad jokes, but when I do, he usually laughs.
It's just pretty amazing. But not only does it do all that, it actually kept some of the integrations I didn't know it was going to. Like, for example, I have a day-night mode that I can push on my buttons, and it does dim and brighten up the screen, which is really cool. And for those of you that want to know this, it does keep all of your factory stuff. So you still have your factory navigation and everything else. One of the things I was surprised that they could do is they could actually pull up the climate. When I change the climate, it pulls up right there on the Apple CarPlay, and that's something that they did that was really cool. Not a functionality typically of Apple CarPlay, so I really liked that. Now, one thing I should note is that mine does come with a touchscreen already, which is why I'm using touchscreen controls. If your screen is not touchscreen, you're going to navigate your system just like you normally would. Like with, for example, the Pathfinder, I can also use the dial to select things if I wanted to. You also have the option, Nifty City does have some Tesla-style radio screens that you could maybe swap your car out with, as long as they have one for your vehicle. Make sure to check it. I'll link it down below. Now, you're probably wondering what my final thoughts are on this. Here's the deal. This has completely transformed my vehicle. My car was a 2020, and so it didn't feel old except for this infotainment center. But I'm telling you, this has made my life so much easier and so much better. Being able to navigate by just telling it on the steering wheel is so much better than what I had to do before, which is actually pull over and put in the navigation, even had to put the state in and everything. It was really a pain to do. Even calling people became an arduous task. Now it's as simple as just saying, "Hey Siri," and calling whoever you want or navigating wherever you want. I really didn't realize how much this was going to change how I use my vehicle, and I think it would for you as well. Here's the deal. This is probably the best thing that I have ever installed in any of my vehicles, especially since I get to keep the factory look. No one would ever know what's in there. Now, if you want to go ahead and add a Nifty City, like I said, check the link down below. I'll link it, and then check your vehicle to see if they have one for it. Alright guys, if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, as I have more content like this coming out every week. Alright guys, this is Toyd's DIY Audio, and I'm out.